Thank you very much. Good afternoon, Cumberland County. We are calling to order the December 22nd, 2021 Commissioners Finance Meeting at 1:30 p.m. here in the Commissioners Hearing Room. We'll go ahead and move to number 2 on our agenda, please, which is public comment. I don't see any public comment on the room, but Bridget, is there anyone online?
There's no one online.
Okay, thank you. So going ahead and moving forward, we have the approval of the minutes of December 15th, 2021, please.
Move to approve those minutes.
I'll second.
Okay, it's moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And any dissenters? Okay, and minutes are approved. So we will go right to agenda item number 4. There are 3 topics of discussion today, and all 3, they are action requested items. The first being the updated Cumberland County American Rescue Plan Funds Plan, and Toby Fowler from Rockland Consulting and Stacy Snyder are going to discuss the same with us. So
Actually, Toby is unavailable today, so you get just me. I am available to answer any questions based on the presentation last week. If there are no questions, I would just request respectfully that the board take action on the recommended plan allocation.
Commissioners, do we have any questions?
No, mine were answered at the latest meeting.
Commissioner Eichelberger?
I have no questions. I'll move for approval.
I'll second.
Okay, it's moved in second. All in favor say aye.
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 Okay, motion carries. So we will move on then to the discussion of and motion to approve a modified capital project request for the P25 public safety radio system. Mr. Ron Snow, you are up.
Thanks, Commissioners. The original capital for the P25 system was done in 2017. So now we have better cost estimates. So we need to revise that capital to come into line with the current cost estimates.
Do we have any questions?
I have none.
Okay, so then we will be looking for a motion, please.
I'll make a motion to approve the modified capital project request for the P25 public safety.
Second.
Radio.
Okay, moved and seconded. All in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, motion carries. And now we have Mr. Robert Shively for the discussion of and motion to approve the supplemental terms for system purchase with Motorola Solutions, Inc. Mr. Shively, it's all yours.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I thought it would be best that the radio project has been ongoing for quite a few years. Maybe it'd be best to just a quick update and recap. We'll move into the proposal and kind of just a little overview of the solution components and then the request. So if you go back to the actual project history and planning, the current system we're using was actually contracted in August of 2000. Law enforcement went live in December of 2005. Fire and EMS went live in July of 2007. And then for the new radio system, we started our discussions and planning at various meetings in 2016. And that was a host of meetings: Public Safety Review Team, Emergency Services Action Panel, Municipal Advisory Board, and really all of our partner agency groups. And we've been doing radio updates at those meetings really ever since. Obviously, some of that was just long-range planning. We knew we needed to do some tower site work. Some of that has begun. We've been working on replacing Lamb's Gap and 3 Square radio towers. But the current open sky radios, most of which are now end of life, again, they continue to work, but there's no guarantee on parts. And if we go back to the original radios, which a lot of agencies are still using, the M803, which is the original style mobile radios, they actually expired as far as being able to obtain parts in 2015. And the P7200 radios, which is the older style portable radio, expired in 2018. So again, most of those radios are several years. Now, some agencies have bought newer Harris radios that work on the open sky system. Again, we were following all along at the same time what the state partners were doing. They had contracted for a new radio system, and they've decommissioned their Open Sky radio system as of June 30th. So again, we knew we needed to do something just because we couldn't stay on the Open Sky platform. So a lot of work went into that. The Radio Advisory Board and the various agencies gave us input and surveys. I would say better coverage was pretty much the #1 thing requested from the agencies. The Radio Advisory Board, which we talked about a couple meetings ago, provided their recommendation on a vendor. Commissioners, you then approved us to work with Motorola as the vendor selection. Since then, we've been doing weekly meetings, workshop sessions, talking about coverage design, and then basically working to a proposal. So with that, it would basically be 20 tower sites across the county. We currently have 17, so there would be 3 more. It also would have geodiverse, so again, kind of back up to try and prevent any type of system failures. Would be 13 new dispatch consoles for the 911 center, and then radio logger for recordings, as well as phone logger. It also would support new P25 paging. We currently use low band paging, which has been very difficult to get parts for the low band alerting for the minitors, and even some of the monitor paging is now being very hard to purchase. It would also have the UHF alphanumeric, much like the digital pagers that you'd be able to see a text page. That was one of the big items from hearing other counties and the responders wanted to have alphanumeric paging also. And then the microwave network to be able to connect the sites. That was in there, the network management system. We have obviously listed the mobile and portable radios. They would be at an additional cost, obviously, for the individual radios, but it does include them being able to work on the system. So, and then the final item, the Wave, is the app that lets you use a cell phone to talk on the system. That's mainly not necessarily for emergency response, but for more executive management and/or oversight. Maybe you have a chief that is out of town, they can connect and still listen or talk on the system if they had to. So with that, we're looking to do the Motorola solution under a CoStar's purchase order. Consists of 3 parts: the county infrastructure for all the tower site equipment, servers, and everything for the county department agency user radios. Many of the county departments are using the system. And at the same time, it also, through a bundle discount with secure pricing and a discount for the agency user radios when they go to purchase their radios at the local agency level. So the user radio discount bulk purchase, again, I've started a tentative plan that we would need to work through, but basically there would be an open period for the local agencies to be able to meet with Motorola, determine how many radios they may want to purchase, do a pre-order sales sheet, and then that way we would have a finite number of how many there was going to be ordered, so you would know exactly what that bulk discount would be. But that would be in addition to that initial discount that's already been agreed upon. So, and then as we work into that, the last part is the Tower Services Unlimited TSU. That would also be a CoStar's purchase order for the work at the tower sites. We've decided to do that on the county side, towers, shelters, generators. So that would be an additional to the purchase order request for the radio system. So today, again, we already talked about the updated capital project. You took care of that. So we're looking for your approval of the supplemental terms and conditions for the Motorola P25 CoStar's agreement. And with that, that does include the 3 exhibits: the software license agreement, the proposal, and the form for the system acceptance. You're not approving system acceptance, just the form. Any questions? I know that's a lot.
That's good.
Commissioners, any questions?
Nope.
I have none.
All right, are we ready to entertain a motion?
I'll make a motion to
I'm-
approve.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. All right, I'll make a motion to approve the supplemental terms and conditions for system purchase with Motorola Solutions, Inc.
Do we have a second?
I will second.
Hey, moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Aye. Hey, motion carries unanimously. Thank you so much, Mr. Shively.
Thank you.
This is very interesting. We have someone calling in. Should I answer this? Do I just press the button?
Yeah, I think there's an answer.
Oh, this is Gadenzia calling in.
Oh. Wonder if that's
Probably wrong.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do we have any other business to come before the board today? None? Anyone in the room want to throw in some other business?
Well, as a follow-up, for the paperwork today, is it okay for Commissioner Eichelberger to have a stamp for his signature on the terms and conditions? Is that what I wanted to say?
Is that directed at the solicitor? Because I think that's what we need.
We're looking for your approval, Commissioner.
I'm fine with it, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anything else? Okay, then we're just looking for a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Thank you, everyone.